Alright folks, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy X on the Mysterious JG. I'm alternating between playing this game and Romance of the Three Kingdoms X. I'm in danger of getting ridiculously far ahead in both games, but I'm playing this game because my last RTX session really pissed me off. So I'll play this game, which is actually relatively stress-free. And despite the fact that earlier today I finally got my preview video for this online. So yes, I am that many videos ahead right now. It had a largely positive response, but I noticed that within an hour it had a thumbs down, which is pretty unusual for me. I don't get that many of those, because I don't usually get enough attention to generate them. But I was like man, like, instant backlash against Final Fantasy X, but oh well, because it remains to be seen. In our last video, possibly, certainly in our last recording session, Yuna used Magic Jesus power and combined that with Miko dancing moves to send the souls of the departed to the Farpoint. Also, we fought a boss, so we're probably talking more than one video back now. And then we met up with some mean Blitzball players. Then the hot black chick and her huge boyfriend dumped us here and forced us to go through the Cloister of the Trials in pretty much the game's weakest storyline excuse for you to go through the Cloister of Trials. And we got dumped off here. And now it's time to piss off the other Guardians by simply being here. Who do we want to make friends with? Lulu, Kamari, or Waka? I think if we talk to Kamari, it might initiate the next plot scene. And generally, in any scene like this, the first person you talk to, you gain affinity points with them. And I think we probably need them with Lulu more.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
It was Donna and that big musclehead man.
Yuna will be the one to suffer the consequences.
And we don't believe you, also.
What consequences?
She could be excommunicated.
She's gonna defeat Sin and they're gonna kick her out of the church? What a bunch of douchebags. This is your fault, Tidus. Don't try to pass this off on Donna.
The chamber beyond is a sacred place. Only summoners may enter.
What? Even Guardians can't go?
It's taboo.
But you're not even supposed to be here. It's sorry. Oh, it's hands down the slap happiest game of them all. I'm channeling Kamari, baby. I won't talk to you.
Just wait.
So what's in there anyway?
The faith, remember?
No.
Oh yeah, that thing, right.
The faith
That
are
thing.
people who gave their lives to battle sin. Yevon took
Oh,
their
it's like
souls,
Remembrance Day or Memorial
willingly
Day.
given from their still living bodies.
Huh?
Their bodies in
Now,
corsets
they
like
live
yours.
forever, trapped in statues.
Oh,
But
it's
when a
the
summoner
Norwegians.
beckons, the
They're
souls
trapped
of
in
the faith
statues somehow.
emerge once again. That's what we call an Aeon.
All that in this room?
The next room, dumbass.
So what's Yuna doing in there?
Just killing time.
She prays with all her heart for a way to defeat sin.
Well, we think that's what she's doing.
Just wait.
Oh, he's Ultimate from Pit Fighter.
Just
wait. Dude, Kamari has to say. He's like, get the fuck back, punk. This is one of those points in the game where you could, like if you're trying to play along and just wait patiently, you could stand here forever. You have to try to leave the room, then something will happen. It's kind of dumb. I'm sweaty again, but we're not going to bother with a close-up this time. Praying really takes it out of her. She must be Southern Baptist.
I didn't tell anyone else that day. That song we heard there in the temple, I knew it from
Wait,
my
you can
childhood.
hear that music?
It was proof that Spira and Xanarkin were connected. Somehow. At least to me it was. Maybe that's why suddenly...
Yeah, so anyway, I
felt like
prayed and now I'm tired. It's
I just
pretty
wanted to go
interesting.
home. I tried to say something to tell them,
We
but the
are
words
listening
wouldn't
to you at
come.
length, you know. I have a pretty crappy vocabulary. Not to mention the fact that we speak totally different languages in Anarchin, and I'm just barely learning theirs. Hey, so we got Ifrit. No, I didn't. No. No, I don't want to confirm. Yeah. Confirm. There we go. Ifrit. Fiery Aeon thing. Let's not go down there. There's no purpose. No point going there. Or cinema. This game is very cinema heavy. Still, it isn't Guns of the Patriots. Let's just stand really close to Yuna and nod silently. Stay away from the summoner! Or was he gonna flash back to when he was like trying to make it with chicks who wanted his autograph? Yep, that's what he's flashing back to. Yuna, who's going to fight evil, is probably a little bit more heroic than Tidus, who just wants to make it with chicks, but... Yeah, I play Pokemon Soccer, yeah!
But they were there, and they grew inside me bigger and bigger, till I was just about ready to burst.
Now that's a tapeworm. Shouldn't be eating the food that Waka laid out for you.
Are you okay?
Star Wolf!
I don't know.
Oh, wah, Tidus. Sack up.
What do you want to do?
You.
To scream real loud.
He's Pee Wee Herman. She must have said the secret word. I don't think he has the quiet dignity to be a part of a guardian, part of the sacred faith of Yevon, the prop comic. So yeah, folks, when Tidus gets tired, or bad, or unhappy, he wants to scream real loud. Let's befriend Taishitsi. Yeah, Tidus is a little bit of a tool. I mean, I can kind of vaguely relate to... Rockapella! I can kind of vaguely relate to a situation, you know, just in very general terms. He's in a sort of a strange place and he doesn't understand what's going on, but the whole scream real loud thing, just kind of lame. Thrust, thrust, thrust. Well done, Waka. Thrust away like there's no tomorrow. I guess now we can come down and explore this path, which we didn't look at before. And find that it just doesn't really go anywhere that exciting, so... Oh great, Kamari's been silenced, and I won't hear him talking as much as he had been. Guy just won't shut up. I'd like to talk, but I can't, baby.
I'm on a roll.
I'm thrusting like there's no tomorrow. And I really should be bringing in every member of the group to fight so they all get experience, but a little battle like that just doesn't seem worth it. So let's get on out of here. Someone named Donna passed through here a while ago. She'll probably be taking the ferry. Oh, good. Final Fantasy X2, they decide that Donna is from Kilika. I don't think that was really stated anywhere in this game. Matter of fact, it kind of doesn't make sense that she would be, because it seems like she's already on her pilgrimage, and this isn't like her first stop. Especially with the way that guy said a summoner named Donna, as though he'd never met her before. He ain't on display here, man, go away. Don't mess with him, he's a killer beast. They are a team that pretty much sucks. Guess they're not going to save the city. There's this notion that the city will somehow be completely saved and transformed, and everything will be wonderful if they win a blitzball. And that's why it's a shame that they're like the worst team in the game. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. So everyone's just kind of chilling out. for some reason I particularly like the idea that Yuna is sitting there in her, like, you know, I would assume difficult to keep clean because of all the white and like the, you know, lovely design work on the skirt there, like, you know, ceremonial religious robes. She's just sitting on a dirty barrel. Waka sitting on his butt doesn't bother me so much, but Yuna, little feet kicking off the side of the barrel, that kind of bugs me. Anyway, let's embark. There's nothing else to do here.
Luca at last. The matches start soon as we get there, so rest up on the way, yeah?
Oh, we suck. And there's that guy that, as someone pointed out in the comments, there's like a strange zoom in on his crotch during Yuna's ascending of the departed spirits. I think Larblight is the name of the Kilika Beast's center, who has like an eye patch. It's a shame his stats are so awful, because he looks like a really cool character. Hey, lady. The Luca goers are all douchebags. Now Waka and Lulu have shut off their microphone. There's Luca goers and other random folks. They're talking to you now. Oh, music's over. Tournament's coming up real soon. I wish we had more time to practice, yeah. I just want to sneak up behind them and beat the dot. I mean, I want to get in their faces and show them what we're made of. Erg, why do I feel like I'm being watched? Those herbs I brought in Kilika for seasickness are working great, yeah. Ah, I see. He was sick on that last trip. I see. Remember, there's a lot of little details you can pick up in the story of them Sade Aurochs if you can be bothered to give a crap. Why do we have to be on the same ship as those Lucans anyway? The Lucans are even worse than the Geth. I dislike them almost as much as I dislike the Alcor, whom I didn't particularly dislike, but whatever. Sarah. Hey, a treasure chest. I don't think I ever noticed that before. Looks like our gals are brewing up something back there. I'd be afraid if I were you. Our gals have been known to kidnap and kill. Oh, you're kind of cute too. Want to have some fun? Wow, it's one of the Luca Goer chicks has just invited you to do it in her room. Hey, that boy in the Aurochs is cute, a cutie. We mean Keepa. She doesn't mean Keepa. Girls just don't like the fatties. Sad truth many nerds have faced. Not all fatties are nerds, not all nerds are fatties, but there is a lot of crossover. Hey, he's asleep on the job. Thank you for the extended snoring there. Come on, Snorlax, get up.
Best to let him sleep.
Otherwise he gets real cranky.
It might not mean much, but good luck in the tournament.
That doesn't mean much.
It might not mean much.
They ask a fortune for rags in Bisay and Kilika. Well, me business is in shambles. What's an Oaka to do, I ask ye?
Is it me, ye ask?
Mind spotting me some gill again, lad?
Have another opportunity to loan him money here. I'll give him 1 gil. Why not? You really gonna let me 1 gil? No sweat.
Take it up to ye, that I will.
Because I'm not gonna give him enough to actually buy the discount from him on the on-screen play, because I'm not gonna do any kind of grinding. But off-screen, I gave him a lot more gil than that. Let's ignore Donna and Bartello and come in here. Let's come back out of here and talk to Donna and Bartello. Let's try to talk to Bartello.
Some people can be so rude. Some people...
Okay. Not sure what that was about, but...
la 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 la.
This is actually a different ship. Despite that chick going la 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 again, it is supposed to be a different ship. That was the Leaky, we're now on the Winnow. This is important when it comes to things like items that you can pick up. I think there may be, like, later in the game we'll find out how you get Orin's hidden overdrives. I think one of those items is on the Leaky ship, not this one. So you have to be careful which one you go on. And, I thought there was an Albed primer. Maybe I got that and I've already forgotten about it. I think I did. We're doing double duty on the watch to avoid ending up like the SS Leaky. Report to us immediately if you see any sign of sin. No offense, but I'm a die-hard Luca Goers fan. Good luck, pal. You're going to need it. So, I wonder if you can even sail on the Leaky later. The Leaky must... I think the Leaky is still intact because you can go retrieve the items that are on it if you didn't pick them up. It goes from Besaid to Kilika, and the Winnow must go from Kilika to Luca. Of course, the plot doesn't require you to backtrack to any of these. You don't have to go to Kilika or Besaid again. Much later in the game, you'll eventually get an airship. Spoiler, oh my god, it is a Final Fantasy game after all. And at that point, you can travel anywhere quite easily that you haven't been to, or that you have been to before. You can't talk to this guy. I was playing around with it before. You can't. I think, like, much later on, you find out that what he's doing is trying to spy on Yuna. Because if we come down here, we'll find out that Yuna's
What
here.
y'all talking about?
How y'all doing?
Who are you supposed to be? Ah, I remember him. Guy from Killis.
Just a guy. What the hell?
You know, one of the Besaid Aurochs. Said something about winning the cup.
Oh, right.
You're
that
I have an awful short-term memory. I'm so sorry.
But he is an idiot. They don't got what it takes to win the cup.
Well, they do now that I'm here.
You're really not winning over Yuna if that's your
They
idea.
will win.
I'll make sure of
You
it.
used to be the star player of the Xanarkand Age.
I will ensure it with so many demon monsters.
Then you're the star of a team of one.
Yeah, as if anyone lived in those ruins.
It's not ruins. There's a big city there. There is.
Okay, Yuna, just back off.
I got too close to Sin and...
There is a city. Really.
Right. Whatever your ladyship says.
Not polite to accuse her ladyship of being cuckoo. Sorry I didn't, like, stick up for you at all. Because, I pretty much wimped out and let them pick on you there. Come on, you got anything to say? Don't talk to me, it's the lady that you screwed up with, baby. Man, I tell you, if I wasn't a big blue Muppet guy, I'd be all over that sweet thing, but you better go, say something to make it up to her, Betty.
What's wrong? You seemed kind of mad back there.
Maybe it's how you left me
They
hanging
were
on a lemon.
being rude. I do believe your Xanarkand exists. I really do, you know?
Well, I'm not sure I do anymore,
How
but...
come?
Sir Jecht used to always tell me stories.
She met him, like,
It'd be great to
once.
see your home someday. I'd love to go there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can meet my mom.
So, Yuna, want to come over to my place?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Sure. As if I had a place to show her.
Well, maybe you can get her to show you her place. You know, show you her place. Her lady place. Yeah, you're lamer than shit, boy.
I do believe your Xanarkand exists. I really do, you know?
Yeah, we covered that, Yuna.
I do believe your Xanarkand...
Okay. Thanks for making that real clear. You really believe that rumor? No, I'm just saying it for no particular reason. If you're gonna bluff at all, say something a little more believable. At least tell them you're from South Xanarkand. Everyone knows North Xanarkand got the worst of it. It's like, I was spying on you with binoculars. I saw everything. I saw exactly how you ruined things with Yuna. Looks like the talk is still getting to you. Take it easy. Go to bed early, yeah? Fine, relax now. The goers are down in the cabin. They scare us. Walker's busy right now. Maybe you shouldn't bother him. Maybe you should bite me. Don't want to do that yet. If you talk to that blitzball, it initiates a sequence.
Well, say something. You'll take responsibility.
Relax. He's bound to know someone in Luca.
And if not?
He could always join a blitz team. Anyhow, it's better than just leaving him in Besaid.
What? Just leaving him in Luca?
Good point.
What do you want me to do?
Yuna wants to make him a guardian.
This is not news, Tidus. She told you that.
There's that too, eh?
And whose fault is that?
Not mine.
It isn't his.
It is mine, huh?
No, it's not his fault. It's Jecht's fault. Damn Jecht traveling to Spira however many years ago and talking to Yuna when she was a
Why
little
do you
girl.
think she wants to make him a guardian anyway?
Because he's Sir Jecht's son.
All right.
And she heard Sir Jecht has a
Hey,
big one.
You sure about that? He's really Sir Jecht's son.
It's hard to say, but Yuna seems to believe so.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. That's all you
What
have
do you
to
want
say?
him to say?
Well, yeah, I mean, he's got to decide for himself, yeah? Well, him and Yuna.
They gotta decide when the time's right.
You're right, for once.
Maybe they could talk to their priest or something. He could give them some counseling. I wonder how many times Tidus is gonna come up here and eavesdrop on us.
Why don't you tell him he should?
Should what?
Become Yuna's guardian.
Why me?
Because Yuna can't.
And I'm sure as
Why
hell
not?
not going to.
He hates his father. What he was, what he did. Do you really think she can possibly say to him, I want you to be my guardian, like your father was to mine?
Get Kamari to
Are
tell
you
him.
being oversensitive? All right, all right. I'll try talking to him after the tournament.
Be discreet.
I know. It's his decision.
Yeah, Walker's Captain Discretion. He's like, aren't you being oversensitive? I am a girl, you know. I know that if you close your eyes and scramble my voice, I don't talk like one, but...
He doesn't like his father.
Apparently, he told Yuna as much.
Hating your own father, huh? Sounds like a luxury to me.
Bender was a great dad.
I don't even remember my parents. Can't say how I feel about them.
I was 5
See,
then,
this is
so
the other
I
thing.
remember
I
mine a little.
thought that Waka and Lulu were brother and sister. Because I thought they were talking about the same
He just takes
parents.
everything away from us.
So you guys done up there? I really would like to come up and talk to you individually. There we go. Apparently they just like bolted across the screen from each other.
I'm sorry. I need some time to think.
Think of a way that I can have a conversation with Waka without you listening in.
I'm sorry.
Go to bed, bud. Tournament starts tomorrow morning.
Go to bed.
Go to bed, bud.
Go to bed, old man.
Someone's bound to recognize you when they see your moves out there, huh?
Yeah, punching at the air and stuff. Lovely fantasy sky out there.
I do believe your Xander can exist.
I do believe in spooks. I do believe in spooks. I do believe in spooks. I do. Okay, gonna save the game here just in case I goof this up. But there's a little mini game coming up here. A kind of silly mini game, but a mini game nonetheless. Matter of fact, what I think I'll do is I'll intentionally screw it up just so you can see the dialogue, and then we'll do it correctly. Oh, it's that kid in the purple hood here to mock you again. God, what is that kid's deal? Get lost!
Well, well. Trying to follow in my footsteps, are you? I usually charge for
I swear, Jecht is such an ass. He's gonna be the final boss of this game.
Done like this.
That shot is ludicrously overcomplicated and involves breaking several laws of physics.
Don't worry, my boy. You're not the only one. No one else can do it. I'm the best.
Oh, your dad is Swan. I'm not gonna do what you asked me to do. Jecht is kind of an ass. This is like, you can't do it, son. You'll never be as good as me. Also, your dinkus is really small. I mean, seriously, that's all that's left is for him to make fun of Tidus' junk. The Jecht Shot Challenge. Memories of that day still haunt Tidus and interfere with his concentration. Try to shake off the memories of successful perform. The Jecht Shot. So you have to point in the direction of icons that will appear on the screen, hit the circle button. It won't let you continue unless you actually do it here. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and save state now so we don't have to go through that introductory explanation again. But now I'm going to intentionally fail. Show Jecht what you can do.
No one else can do it.
It's kind of like that. There's all this stuff happening on screen, but you can't really pay attention to it or you lose. It's a little bit like when Ninja Raiden is fighting a bunch of Metal Gears and you're supposed to be fighting Vamp. Anyway, totally blew it.
Told you couldn't do it.
You suck. You killed the guest. I didn't kill the guest, you freak. Sorry, it's a Sublimely reference. Wow, you totally suck. Hi, I just watched you fail.
Oh.
You're never getting anywhere near my good stuff, by the way. So that's it. I thought there was going to be some dialogue there.
You tried to do a Jecht shot, right?
How do you know that?
I think that's about as,
Sir Jecht showed it to me when I was a child.
I think that's it. She says you tried to do a Jecht shot, and if I succeed, she says, you did a Jecht shot! So that probably wasn't worth the effort.
No one else can do it.
Hey.
No one else you can't do it, kid. You're out of
This should be a lot easier than this, but
you can't do it, kid.
my joystick's not responding all that well. I sure hope that I actually pull it off here. No, I didn't. Huh. I've never failed at this before without intending to do so, but this, excuses, but this controller I'm using is a little bit weird.
No one else can do it. You're out of your... You can't do it. No one else can do it.
Blah, 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 the best. You suck.
You can't do it. You can't. No one else can do it.
I think I got it that time, but this controller's just like weird. There we go. It goes up instead of... I don't know.
The best? Yeah, right.
That's what I said when Swan said he was the best.
Whoa! What's that called?
Doesn't have a name. Anyone can do it if they try.
Okay, so there's some different dialogue.
Show us one more time, yeah?
It took years of work for me to get that to work once, and I had to be really angry at my dad before it would work too. Hi. I still remember when you failed. Loading state doesn't erase my memory of your failure, Tidus. That's not it.
I knew it! I knew you were something special!
Now, shouldn't you be making time with Yuna?
I knew it!
I feel a little nervous with Lady Yuna watching. How do you think Tidus feels? He actually has a shot with her. Is Dotto alright? It's right before the big game and all. I'm gonna tell Bada and Keepa all about that shot you just did. They'll be so mad when they find out what they missed. I was wondering why they weren't here. Alrighty, let's see hugely different dialogue.
That was the Jecht Shot, wasn't it?
You tried to do it, and then loaded state. I saw you fail. You can't erase that.
How do you know that?
Sir Jecht showed it to me when I was a child.
Apparently, Jecht and Yuna spent like a month touring the Spirit together.
Sublimely Magnificent Jecht Shot Mark III.
Sliced bread number 2.
Stupid name, huh?
Nice camera
You know
angle
what?
on Yuna there.
There is no Mark I or Mark II, you know? My old man said the name Mark III was just something to hook the crowd. He said they'd come back every night expecting to see Mark I and Mark II. And they really did come back. I used to get so mad.
I hated the fact that my father understood, you know, how to market sports. It really infuriated me for some bizarre reason. I'm gonna go tighten my waist sash.
I don't know. But
You don't know what you
Sir
think?
Jecht was my father's guardian.
So he's famous here, too?
Yes. So, if anything happened to him, I should think word would get around fast.
She's right. That makes sense. They never explain why it doesn't turn out to be the case.
What would you do if you found him?
Well, for one thing, I'd use you as my trophy girlfriend to show him that I can get a girl.
I thought he died 10 years ago. Well, I'd probably just smack him one. After everything he put Mom and me through.
Oh, you didn't actually have a mom. You know, your mom was also my father's guardian.
Well, you should know, Yuna. Your father's famous, too. Everyone in Spira knows him.
Yuna's just shocked that she's being asked to talk about herself rather than listen to
It is
Tidus
hard
whine on.
to follow in his footsteps as a summoner.
Sure.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
the
I know all
honor
about
of
that.
having a father like him surpasses all that, I think.
Well, there wasn't much to honor about my old man. That's for sure.
Where?
You shouldn't say that about your father.
I got the right.
I guess you do.
Still makes it really annoying when you keep complaining about him, though.
Show me that move again.
Yo!
Walker to the rescue. He's a great
I didn't
wingman.
think my old man would come to Luca. He never did like watching other people play. But I couldn't help feeling something bad was gonna happen. And these feelings of mine are usually right. Sure, I had told Waka I'd help him win the tournament, but I wasn't sure I had it in me to play at all anymore.
You just got done doing the super impossible shot from hell. But man, I owe Waka. He's a great ringman. He sees me crashing and burning with yet another whiny speech about how I don't like my dad, and decides, hey, maybe this isn't improving his chances with Yuna. Near Luca. We're getting close, folks.